this week important news, auto sales. So July 2017 sales have come. Now we are discussing about auto sales. This is one of the important parameter for market, particularly for automobile sector. So let us see briefly how it is happening. Two-wheeler sales grew by 12%. This is one positive news. Okay. Then we can see passenger vehicle sales were up, sharply up. So 19%. There's a big growth. So overall auto, if you look into, there is a very strong upward momentum for both two-wheeler and as well as four-wheeler. So what is the reason? Generally it is attributed the price reduction in OEM to pass the benefit to the GST. What is OEM? What is OEM? Have you heard about it? What is OEM? Any idea? Okay. Actually, OEM is original equipment manufacturers. Original equipment manufacturers. See, if you take car manufacturer Maruti will not manufacture all the parts of the cars. So majority of the parts it will be manufactured by some third party under the contract deal. So they will be manufacturing the original spare parts for Maruti, right? So it's called as original equipment manufacturer. So the auto sales for July was robust, no? Very close to 20%, no? Private vehicle sales. Very good. Batmanabhan has done a good job. Hats off to you. Good. Okay. Right. So now you are in the market. You are supposed to see what is happening in the market and the factors which are influencing the market. One of the important factors which is keeping the market in a good shape is auto sector. Currently auto sector results have come, sales have come, sales numbers, so there is a robust number. We will go to the two-wheeler sales. In this, Hero MotoCorp made 17% year-on-year growth. That is a huge growth. Despite Hero Hero went out. If you look into that, Honda is really went out of the association of Hero. Still, Hero MotoCorp is holding its market share tightly and growing at a very good speed. That is a commendable performance by Hero MotoCorp. The growth is also 17%. Then TVS Motors. It is underperforming when compared with its peer, but that is other two-wheeler manufacturers. It is 10% growth. Coming to Bajaj Auto, sales declined by 7% on year-on-year, indicating a market share loss to competition. Out of the three two-wheeler manufacturers, we found Bajaj Auto is the sufferer for the month of July 2017. So now we discuss about the two-wheeler sales. Yeah, good. So Shanmu Sundaram sir says today Hero MotoCorp went up. Okay, that's the reason you can understand. So there are three companies: Hero MotoCorp, TVS Motor, Bajaj Auto. Out of which Hero MotoCorp made a very huge upswing on its growth, and moderate growth by TVS Motor, but Bajaj Auto fell down. So we will also look into the share price or price behavior of these three companies for the day. Okay. So I'll since Shanmugam Sundaram sir started discussing about the price behavior, let me see Hero MotoCorp how it has behaved for the day. Okay, that's a huge move, very huge move. My God. Okay, that's a very huge move. Definitely, it is a huge move. We can say it's a big six. It's a big six. So, from the yesterday's close of 3839, it has went to 956. More than 100 rupees up move. That is a very huge move. Huge move. So the share is, people have got a faith, and the share has started moving. That also, look at this, the share. I'm just making it to a weekly chart. It is making a historical high, lifetime high. You can see here, this is the historical high, right? Lifetime high. This is broken. Okay, 3,880 was the previous high. That is broken and closed at 3,956. It's a huge move. This is a huge move. Then you can see here technically there is a cup and handle formation. There is a completion. My God. Okay, so that could be another big moves are on the cards. Hero MotoCorp from the 3,950 level, even another 600-700 points also can move up. That is a huge up move. So we are able to see a technical pattern formation which is likely to give a very big target. So now currently when we look into this, the important support level comes at to 3577. This is Hero MotoCorp. So Hero MotoCorp. Just I'm giving you the technical input only. Support is 3577. If it is not broken, then it can go for a big target of. It can go for a big target of. Now this is 3,900 level, no, right? This 577 is the support I said. Now it went to this 956 levels. So literally speaking, there is a possibility it can go to 4,800 also. You keep it a conservative number of say 750. Okay. So from the current level, if you look into and the way it is looking at the kind of pattern formation, it is giving an indication that yes, it can make a big upswing. So now we technically also studying this pattern formation of Hero MotoCorp. Let us also look into TVS Motors. So let us see how TVS Motors is behaving. So TVS Motors also for the day, it made an upward momentum. It also went up, but not to the extent of Hero MotoCorp. See, it has also moved from say 586 to 596, 600, 601. Okay, that is also made a huge swing, close to 2%. There is an upswing. When these two upswing happen due to the good results or good sales numbers of both the companies. Shall we look into Bajaj Auto? Shall we check Bajaj Auto also? Okay, yes, Shiva says, why not? We will check. Because the result of Bajaj Auto, it is not good, isn't it? So it went down the sales went down. So let us see how this is happening. Now I'll go to Bajaj Auto. Let us see how Bajaj Auto is fair. So today Bajaj Auto, I'll change this into daily chart first. Today Bajaj Auto also went up. Last month sales down. Okay, Bajaj Auto. But price went up. Why? Actually it is down 7%. Sales went down by 7%. Sales went down by 7%. Then why the price of Bajaj Auto went up today? It is like as good as Hero MotoCorp. From here, though not that extent, but still from 2,830 to 90, 60 points went up. That's a good move, isn't it? So that's a good move. As good as Hero MotoCorp, it went up. Why? The company which showed a good sales went up. The company did not show a good sale also went up. Why? GST from Penny, industrial growth. Shiva says due to GST. Yes, Jnanasekhar sir, why there is no answer from you? Yeah, automobile sector looking good. Good. Shanmugha Sundaram sir, what is your view? Prabhu also answering now and then. What is the views? Why automobile sector is doing well? Okay, fine. What about others? Shiva, Hyderabad, you can also take part. Why it went up? So industrial means industry. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Correct, madam. People like riding bike. Saravana, good answer. No problem. Because you are a very active participant. That's why Jnanasekhar said this. Sasi says fundamentally a good company. Okay, Sasi says fundamentally good company. Okay, taken. Saravanan says people like bikes. Saravanan, good. Okay. So all are almost the correct answers. But today when two companies are giving different sale, but both are going up. Okay, we understand Hero MotoCorp is going up because there is a good sale. That's one reason. I will just show you and explain you also with a chart. Now I will go to Hero MotoCorp. I'll show you the movement. Look at this. Hero MotoCorp is moving up for last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 days now it was on the single direction, moving up. Market always sensing well in advance and start moving up. I told you. You also remember well. Right? Now look at this. Already started moving up. Today is a climax because the results are out. The sale numbers are out. So this is a big victory for Hero MotoCorp. So the celebration started 4 days before and continued today the climax. Now come to Bajaj Auto. So Bajaj Auto, if you look at, maybe it started taking off from last 2 days. That's a good sign, but it's not able to go up the way Hero MotoCorp went up. But still, look at this. There is a good sign. There is a good sign of Bajaj Auto can move up the coming days. Market is looking at, okay, this is only 1 month difficult time for Bajaj Auto. As rightly said by one of your colleague, the fundamentals are still good. It cannot be thrown out for 1 month sale slowdown. Yes, now from Teni also good answer started coming up. Sasi Kumar says fundamentally good. This 1 month result cannot change the fundamental immediately. Then comes the business of Hero MotoCorp improved on rural market growth. There is a market growth. There is a growing market in the rural area. Hero MotoCorp took a share of it, lion's share of it, but we cannot rule out that Bajaj Auto will also bounce back because it's got a strong network in the rural area. So Bajaj can bounce back. So rainfall, good. So rural area sale will be supported in the automobile sector from Teni. That's a good answer, one of the good answers. So what I want to tell you is, you cannot rule out a big company with a good infrastructure, with a proved track record, cannot be ruled out. And simultaneously look at, it went down from a big peak, from 3038 to 2014, and it is on the recovery path. Now it is cat on the wall. Although it is 7% less, still it is fighting. Its sales are very decent and numbers are also generally good. Now we'll see technically. Because today Bajaj Auto went up, you can see here one reverse head and shoulder formation. Here also we are seeing the pattern getting formed. You can see here a left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder formed, and the neckline is broken. So currently now it is looking for a big up move. As I told you, Hero MotoCorp is looking for a very big move. Similarly, we can see here Bajaj Auto also making a reverse head and shoulder formation, and it is likely to make a big up move. So this move also can give. So not as big as Hero MotoCorp move, but still can give a good move from 2874 that's close, maybe another 100 points. Okay, it may even go to 3074. It is yet to cross its historical high. This could be the resistance level. So from the move from 2874 can travel towards this top, that is 3040-50 levels. But Hero MotoCorp already crossed this historical high, and it is on the uncharted territory. A new high has come. Okay. So both companies, Hero MotoCorp and Bajaj Auto. So good for investment and trading also. Okay. So both of them can give a good return in the short term, that it is good. So both of them are giving us a good sign. Okay. That is how today the two-wheeler segment has performed. We discussed about the two-wheeler segment. Now we will also discuss about the other one. So I am just taking you to the numbers. We discussed Hero MotoCorp, TVS Motor, Bajaj Auto. Now we move to commercial vehicles, CV. CV means commercial vehicle segment. Here the market leader is Tata Motors. It reported 15% year-on-year growth. So the general reason is stipulated as BS4 compliant trucks. Okay, the trucks are BS4 compliant. So what is BS4? What is BS4? vehicles are Bharat. Okay. Okay, so BS4. So it is indicating the standard set by Government of India. Do you know the reason for this BS4 is in the market? Previously BS3 was there. Why BS3 is not there? BS means Bharat Standard 4. Okay. So this is a emission norm set by India. Okay. This is a standard. Okay. The emission means the smoke which is coming out of the vehicle while driving pollutes the environment. So government is regularizing it and try to keep making a regulation where the emission level should be less compared with the previous manufactured vehicle. So they are setting a standard for all emission norms. So this is a standard. Okay, no problem, Janasegaran sir, no problem. So I keep showing you the visuals also, so you can follow the, you can also follow the visuals in case if you have any difficulties. Okay, no problem. Court ordered. Shanmu Sundaram sir, good, very good answer. Supreme Court said from 1st April 2017, no BS3 vehicles are allowed to register. So that is the deadline kept by our Supreme Court, made all the companies, automobile companies, to roll out BS4. Now all the companies have got a lot of difficulties to come out with BS4 because BS3 vehicles may be still stranded in the godown, in their warehouse, unsold. So that is one difficult situation automobile companies are facing. Okay, so now we see Tata Motor CV growth means commercial vehicle growth 15%, Ashok Leyland 14%, and Mahindra light commercial vehicle. It has got a mixture of vehicles, no, heavy vehicle and light commercial vehicle. That's a growth of 14%. But in the commercial vehicle segment, the sufferer is Eicher Motors. Eicher Motor sale slightly went down. So in this market segment, Tata Motors is the market leader, but still Ashok Leyland is pacing up to reach close to the highest level of 15%, that is 40%. Okay, so now you know the market leader of this current commercial vehicle is Tata Motors. This is clear? CV, we talked about CV. CV is clear for you? Okay, yes, Shiva says yes. That means everybody understand this? One more person. Yeah, very well also said. Right, I understand everybody is following this. Now we go to the next segment, PV segment, passenger vehicle segment. Okay, in the case of passenger vehicle segment, the king is Maruti. So Maruti outperformed on account of sustained demand for new launches, reporting strong double-digit growth of 22% year-on-year compared to the industrial growth of 19%. Right? So that is the biggest growth story of Maruti. Maruti, you remember, we were talking about Maruti when we are discussing in the first few sessions. So Maruti really making a very big of movements in the days to come, and currently also it is moving. See here. Okay. So look at this. So Maruti is a good buy, all-time buy. It is going towards 10,000. Now currently at 7,770. I just checked you weekly. Okay. So when we started discussing, it was somewhere around 7,270 levels. This is the level when we are all discussing somewhere here. Okay, 7,200 level. Now it is 7,700 plus levels. So the last 4-5 weeks, roughly it moved by 10%. That's a great move. Okay, 10% is a very big, great move. And Maruti is also poised to reach. I make it a monthly chart. This is a monthly chart. Okay, so in this monthly chart you can see there is a very steady growth is happening for a very strong upward momentum. Every time it goes up, when there is a doji or a spinning top, it breaks and goes up, makes a doji or spinning top, again breaks and goes up. So that way, when you look into that, and currently it is making a very strong up move. This is really huge move, right? This is really very huge. Okay, right. Maruti is the leader in this segment and going for a big up moves the days to come. Now you can understand where to put your money. You should put the money where there is a good growth. So that way we are studying the two-wheeler segment and the commercial vehicle segment. Currently we are studying about private vehicle or passenger vehicle segment. So Maruti moved up. Maruti gained 22%. The industrial average is 19%. It is well above this. M&M is nowhere lower. Okay, M&M is also growing by 21% on year basis. The demand required the post deferment of purchases in 2017 also one of the reasons. Tata Motors reported the modest growth of 10%. So Tata Motors 10% and Maruti is 22%. See, you can see the kind of a difference. It's a big difference between these two as far as the passenger vehicle is concerned. So passenger vehicle, Maruti is the still leader. So Maruti, Hero MotoCorp, they are all going to do extremely well. So all dips you can ask clients to keep buying it and smaller quantities. Now coming to tractor segment. So when we go to tractor segment, now the king is Escorts. The king is Escorts. So Escorts made 34% growth, very impressive growth, and M&M also moved by 7%. That is a substantial growth, very good growth. So this is giving a lot of hope for the market. The days to come, automobile is going to be one of the leading sector for our Indian GDP growth, economical growth, also for our index movement. So keep an eye on auto sectors.